with Mixon. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's Mixon on second down. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Richardson on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing is Mariota. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and long for him here. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Mariota. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first. They'll throw again. Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mariota. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 4. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw, Mariota. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They are throwing it again. Connection made to Shakir. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the 1st time. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Jacks pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Houston in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They got it off that fumble recovery to end the 1st. First and 10 are on to Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he touches him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They bring Thomas in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Completed left side to Thomas. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Man in motion here. On first down, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Richardson back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Houston! It seems like a lot of the time, Bob, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Complete to Shakir. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Mariota now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They'll send the tackles wide and work out of the monster here on second down. Walker now from the gun. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast. Now Mariota. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Broncos.
They send the tight end in motion. Walker on first down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. 2nd and 13. Rolling left, buying some time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Walker has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Houston! The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. From the 31. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2nd and 4. Walker hauls it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back to throw, Mariota. Into the hands of Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the 23. Pass complete to Walker. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got him. That's Mixon. Now here he goes down the right sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
First down throw here from Richardson. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Complete to Shakir. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing is Mariota. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw, Mariota. Shakir with the grab. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 37. Completed to his running back. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal. Inside give to Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Trying again, Walker. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Mariota buys time, rolling right. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Denver! For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
42, Jaguars 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He put everything he had into this. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Now Walker. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Richardson back to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Play action on first down. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. He gets him a bunch of yards back, 9 on that play, and it's 2nd and 6. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Got a man. It's Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Into the red zone. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. That's into the hands of Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 28. Pass caught by Mixon. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for another Jaguars. First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. game decided. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Jaguars cut into the lead by another point. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So the Broncos ride out of here.